Hi everyone, how are you doing? I hope all is well. Happy almost June. I can't believe we are already in the mid-year. I'm really happy to have you here. My name is MJ. Welcome to my Creative Intuition Tarot. So this will be a June 2022 general reading for your sign. And as always, please listen to your intuition and take the messages as they resonate, as they feel relevant for you, okay? If you interpret the messages or the cards in a different way than I do, that's absolutely fine, okay? As long as the messages make sense to you because you know your situation best at all times, okay? A few words about the spread that you are going to see in the center. That will be you, because you are in the center of our attention in this reading. This is your predominant energy in the month of June, a major theme, okay? The surrounding cards that you will see around that central card will represent the associated energies. Those may be events, people. Then cards on the right from the spread will be from the bottom of the deck, and on the left from the top of the deck, and they will adapt to your story that you will see in the central spread, but may also represent a separate additional events and messages, okay? And with that said, if you like the way I read cards, or if you just, I hope you do, and if you also spend good time here, I am warmly inviting you to subscribe, leave a like, a comment. I always say that it's a huge creative and spiritual pleasure to be doing those readings for you, and I hope that you enjoy them as much as I do, okay? So with all that said, let's get to your messages for June 2022. Enjoy. Hi Virgo, these are your messages for June 2022, so let's get straight to it. We have 21 cards on the table for you, and out of those 21, 10 is major arcana in very powerful combinations. There is healing, which is a massive theme for really all of the signs. There is transitioning between major life cycles, there is up leveling, there are realizations, there's growth, okay? So let's see what we have in the cards for you. And really 21 cards was similarly to one other sign, that the left part of the spread, I just couldn't stop pulling the cards until I hit the universe card. And similarly with your spread, it just, I saw the story going until the universe card showed up, and I knew that this is the completion of the spread as well, okay? So in the center you have 8 of Swords, and it's clarified with the 3 of Cups. And somehow I feel, and this may be very specific just for someone, but somehow I feel that your mind, or your headspace in general, I should say, is disturbed with either too many people trying to interfere, too much external noise. For some of you, this is anxiety, and fear, maybe caused by people, maybe like partying. Maybe you are in a place that is full of partying and noise. Being loud, perhaps there's a lot of alcohol, maybe lack of sense of some kind, or like carelessness that makes you feel uncomfortable, okay? As I said, it may really be just for someone. For another group, this is actually the other way around. This 3 of Cups is actually a good energy, some kind of a happy support circle, maybe a community of some kind, that is helping you heal the stagnation of your headspace, okay? So take whichever story is yours, because you know your situation best. It may be a combination of both for some of you as well. But there's definitely a strong calling to wake up and to return to life, to joy, to health, to happiness with the Judgment card. This is a divine chance for you to resurrect, okay? For some of you, this is a calling to return to sobriety as well, especially with the Devil card lurking here in the cards that we will be reviewing in a second. And the 5 of Cups we have as well to the left, which may mean like drowning your sadness, anger, toxic negative thoughts and emotions, perhaps in alcohol for some of you, maybe other substances. It may be dwelling in fear, sticking to those bad thoughts, okay? Devil can also symbolize anger itself. It can represent aggression, toxic, unhealthy, emotional, mental, physical, okay, etc. attachments. So be mindful of that, and we will get back to the Devil as well. Judgment and the Prince of Cups. So this is the Knight of Cups energy. This combination To me, this is an offer of love and healing, okay? And this may be that offer to resurrect, like almost like a miracle from the universe. But this may be someone as well coming with that offer of support, of help, of therapy perhaps, okay? Of some kind. Even though it's the Knight, King of Cups is the therapist of the deck, but still there's an offer with that Knight energy, and this offer may be of whatever kind. It may be also that for some of you this is an apology coming your way, and this apology will get you to that energy of resurrection and return to life. So again, take whichever storyline is yours, okay? And then what we also have is we have the Ten of Wands to the Ace of Wands. So beautiful synchronicity here. The 10 to the Ace of Wands, this combination tells you to release your burdens and start afresh. Allow yourself a fresh, passionate start. It's never too late for that passionate, motivated, inspired new start for you, okay? And this is also a new start, remember. So really new beginnings are highlighted very strongly multiple times in your reading. If you face anger, any kind of those fiery emotions, try transforming them into productive energies, into fuel to propel you in the right direction. Try transforming your energy. This is what the Magician card is talking about, and I think we don't have the Magician for you, but it's about transforming and controlling energy. The Magician is not about creating something out of nothing like a hocus pocus energy. It's about shifting the existing circumstances. So you can, we are all magicians. I even had a reading like this for the collective titled like this, we are all magicians. You can transform negative energy, thoughts, behaviors into something productive. It's all in your hands, okay? Now when you move to those cards to the right, you have three major arcana here. You have the Hierophant, Justice, and the Fool card. With the Hierophant, 5 is the number of change. Justice is number 8, which typically makes me think of the Strength card. So we have change, we have strength, and 0 in the Fool is the ending and new beginning. This is everything and nothing, wholeness and completeness. Okay, so the Judgment card is offering you that fresh start. The cycle has come full circle, and you have the Judgment, I'm sorry, and the World card. So 2 last cards of the major arcana, and you have the first one. So clearly the cycle has come full circle, okay? And so look at the Fool. He has his backpack ready. He's on the verge of a new adventure. It's time for new, right? Since the previous cycle came to an end, there's nothing else for you to experience, learn, find in that old cycle, okay? And this is very similar energy and cards to the Taurus reading as well. Maybe you have Taurus in your placement, or maybe you're just drawn to, you may want to check out Taurus reading as well. But there's the peace of mind that is emanating from the Hierophant, really from all those 3 cards. And it's amplified by the balance of your mind and heart reflected in the Justice card. So coming to this place, allowing yourself, opening yourself to come and experience this, this is the absolutely right time to do so. The Justice says this is the right time to do so. And you know what's right. If you only think clearly, rationally, if you don't act based on any temporary feelings or temporary emotions and thoughts, and especially when you don't make choices and decisions under like influence or substances or people, okay? This really must be your conscious choice to allow yourself to come to this place of peace, harmony, balance. And you won't be afraid to take that leap of faith as well into the new, when you consider this new as an adventure, as a reward, a gift, a miracle, rather than looking at it as an obstacle or a negative change, a punishment of some kind or another test of life. Okay, flip your perspective. Just as I said, transform negative energies into productive. Let's see what we have here to the left, because we have a bunch of cards here. And I feel we have pieces of different stories here, but it also adds up to those overall circumstances and energy. So again, listen to your intuition, take the messages as they feel relevant for you. Starting with those three here, we have the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the Five of Cups. And this is really interesting because the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is the only reversed card that showed up in all the readings for the signs for June. So, regardless of your gender, okay, what I'm taking from this is because it obviously it may be a connection, Queen and King of Pentacles. But regardless of your gender, I feel that you take action with that king and you end or leave a relationship. You may be considering this. This may be an energy that sits here in your headspace, okay? It may be the reason, the root cause for the Eight of Swords. It may also be business partnership. It may be divorce, but there's some kind of action to end, I feel, or leave a relationship. Whichever is the case for you, I feel that the carer energy, the generously giving energy feels to be withdrawn, taken away. And there's deep sense of disappointment with the Five of Cups, perhaps maybe even grief. Maybe it's a loss of some kind that is like a loss of someone, meaning the final loss. I'm not really, I never read cards towards death. It's not, I feel it shouldn't be done. But for some of you with the grief card of the Five of Cups, it may be that you lose someone. But I also feel some level of acceptance of this situation. Okay, there is disappointment that it was not as you expected, something happened not as you wanted it to, but there's at the same time, there's some kind of acceptance towards the situation. And now this big pile of cards for you here. We have the Emperor, the Six of Wands, the Hermit, the Princess of Swords, which is the Page energy, the Death card, the Devil card, Three of Wands, Temperance, and the World, or the Universe in this deck. So, let's take them in pieces. The Emperor, Six of Wands, the Hermit, Princess of Swords. I feel that you regain control and you victoriously return, you succeed, you return to your throne, okay? Because the Six of Wands is a card of victory. Like you sit on your throne again and it feels to some extent that someone else had control over your life, empire, throne, your home, maybe your business, and you regain that control. And that grief and disappointment, again, I feel this transformation in the energy. It transforms into relief, actually. Something that was a burden, emotional burden. Again, we have the burden card here. This really may be part of the reason of the Eight of Swords, but it transforms into relief. Because you know you made the right choice, okay? Your instincts, your inner wisdom with the Hermit, your refreshed perspective, open-mindedness, all this is triumphant in your energy. With the Page of Swords, your mind space, head space is opening up. You are curious, inquisitive. It's refreshed. And that's why I feel you are able to look at the situation from a more rational standpoint with your Sword of Truth. There's the butterfly, so there's transformation. You are on the clouds, so above the illusion, etc. See, here you are still like in the clouds. And you realize that you made the right choice, that whatever you were worrying about here in the Eight of Swords, whatever was burdening you, whatever you had to go all this through to heal, it actually turns out to be something that you are relieved to let it go, even though in your current energy you may be like sticking to it, trying to, okay? And then we have the Death and the Devil. Let's take them to very powerful combination. Transformation happens only when you don't resist it. That's what those cards tell me. When you don't stick to old, outdated, limited forms, patterns, habits, energies, people as well. When you let go of fear and the need to control everything and every outcome in your life, that's when transformation happens. So transform, transmute energies. Again, yes, you can do it. I said that at the beginning. The number of the Devil is card 15. It sums up to 6, which is the number of the lovers. And this is also the number of the month of June. So you can transform this devilish energy into the energy of love, okay, of healing, of hope and faith. It's really time to flip the energies over for you, Virgo. So make choices from that place of love. Decide consciously to transform yourself and your life out of love for yourself, okay? Give this as a gift to yourself, from the love to your life, your health, your family, and specifically children if that applies to you, but also for your inner child, from the love for your inner child, okay? Be far-sighted. With the Three of Wands, definitely be far-sighted. Look into your future. Visualize yourself, your future self in your future life. Try looking at this and like, how is it there? Think, how is it there? How do you feel? What do you see? And take the first step towards it, okay? Towards those aspects of it that you like. And soon you will start seeing the first results of your wise actions, okay? Of your wise decisions. Everything has its time, and Temperance highlights that things are in the process of being created. The pieces of the puzzle are still being put together in that great puzzle of life, okay? And when the time comes, everything finds its place. That's the World card, or the universe in this deck. You'll find your place. Maybe you will find your purpose, life purpose, maybe soul purpose. You find your passion too. When that time comes, you go through, the cosmic gates of a new beginning, or you dance yourself through those gates. This is the dancer of the tarot. So don't rush things, and especially, and I said that in the Taurus reading as well, don't ever rush healing and don't ever rush learning process. This is very important. Give yourself time. You have all the time you need, okay? Find satisfaction in small daily accomplishments. Stop comparing yourself to others. Let go of the need for any kind of like external appreciation, recognition, validation. Look for validation in yourself, in your own eyes. How do you perceive yourself? The universe card indicates travel, okay, for some of you. There may be exploration, maybe career related to traveling, driving a vehicle of some kind for some of you. And last but not least, Virgo, be pragmatic, be practical, like in line with your nature, and all will turn out fine, okay? So that's for your tarot cards. I hope it made sense and I hope that you enjoyed. Let's pull you an oracle card from the Inner Star Oracle to close the reading off. Virgo, if you enjoyed the messages, a warm invite again to subscribe, leave a like, a comment, let me know what you think. And this is your card, Natural Cycles. Judgment to the universe and then the Fool, absolutely. This is a natural cycle for you to close something, leave something in the past and move to the new. Let's read the message from the guidebook for you. It's natural for you to experience different emotions, moods, and energy levels. Understand the importance of working with these shifts in energy rather than pushing to be in one desired state all the time. Connect with the seasons of death. You have death right here. Connect with the seasons of death, rest, solitude, renewal, and letting go. That's exactly what's happening here. Death, then resting in the Temperance card after the death. Solitude with the Hermit, renewal and letting things go. Absolutely. This will help to balance yourself in a world which values light, action and movement, forward motion and extroversion. Each cycle you go through is necessary and valuable. Accept where you are now and be gentle with yourself when it feels challenging. Your affirmation: I allow myself to flow with my nature and cycles and understand my need to embody different seasons. Virgo, I'm leaving it there. Have a happy, wonderful, warm June. Have a great weather as well, especially if you're going on holidays. But I hope all your days are sunny. Take care of yourself and I will see you soon.